Live from Television Hill, this is a WJZ Alert Day.
We are staying on top of Tropical Storm Ophelia and its impact on Maryland. Let's send things over to meteorologist Steve Sosna, who has been tracking this storm all day. Steve.
Yeah, Kelsey, for most of us, just kind of a nasty rainstorm out of this storm system. Some spots like Anne Arundel County, obviously concerned about the potential of coastal flooding here through the early overnight hours. But I think wind and rain, the big takeaway from this storm system that is weakening tonight. Remember, these storms fuel off of warm water. Last night at this time, it was over the Gulf Stream waters, the warm waters of North Carolina. No longer has that to feed off of. So this is a decaying tropical storm, and we like to see that because we want to see some weather improvements for the second half of the weekend, and I think we'll see some. It's not going to be a flip of the switch to sunshine, but we will see conditions a little less worse here for the day tomorrow than the day today. The reason why storm will be taking its sweet old time, but weakening into a tropical depression later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. And then by tomorrow afternoon, we're looking at this storm being labeled as extratropical. What that means is it loses its characteristics of a tropical storm. There's still going to be some wind, still going to be some rain with it, but not of the criteria that meet of a tropical storm like what we have on the radar picture tonight. So a lot of messiness going on with the radar here. You're seeing these squalls of intermittent heavier rain, and it lightens up, and then we see the rain pick back up in intensity, but the ground has been able to digest this rain so far. It's this cluster right here. This is the center of circulation just south of Richmond. See these green boxes? These are flash flood warnings. That's because the rain is coming down at an intensity that the ground cannot absorb, and there are no breaks in between the rain bands. So that would be moving to the north here later on tonight. Now, that being said, this storm system is continuing to weaken. So if we can lose some of that structure, we'll be in better shape in terms of the flash flooding potential, but we're still a little unsure of that at this time. So that means that heavier rain still in play between 11 p.m. and 4 in the morning. Heavier rain bands moving west from Anne Arundel County through Prince George's County in the district right now. Heavier rain band moving through Baltimore County near Cockeysville. We're seeing some of that steadier to heavier rain. And our rainfall intensity does go up here during the overnight hours while you're sleeping. This would be the window that we get that heavier rainfall, maybe 1 to 3 inches. So here it is on future radar. Notice you're seeing a lot of reds and oranges, heavier downpours mixed in. By 8 o'clock, you're seeing a few less of those oranges and reds. Still steadier rain, heavier rain in and around Baltimore City, south of town. And then by the time we get into the late evening hours, this is nearly 11 o'clock, there's the northern edge of that circulation. That's the band we're going to be tracking very closely. That's where we come into the potential of maybe 1 to 2 inches of rain here. By the time we're waking up tomorrow morning, this is 8 a.m., that heaviest rain off to the north. How much rain are we expecting? Anywhere between 1 inch to 3 inches of rain in some of the heavier hit places. So that means we could see some localized flooding. In terms of coastal flooding, saltwater flooding, Anne Arundel County, that's the only place I'm expecting it to be really an issue in our area. That would be right around 1 in the morning here. So a lot of you will be home and hopefully will not get to witness that here. By tomorrow, we'll start to see conditions improve. Still some showers for the Ravens game tomorrow afternoon and for Artscape, but it won't be as bad as today, and then improving conditions as we move into next week with sunshine returning. We'll be right back.